My name's Thaddeus Hogarth. I'm on the faculty here at Berklee College of Music in the guitar department, and I also teach online at berkleemusic.com. The name of my course is Funk R&B Guitar Soloing. I also write a blog called The Quest for Tone, which is something that is on the mind of just about every guitarist I know. And I'm here to do a little pedal review for you, something that I think can help you with your tone-seeking mission. Now, today I'm going to review a pedal that I consider a great pedal for great tone, and it's a pedal called the Blackstone Mosfet Overdrive pedal. Now, in my online course, I talk about what I call signature tone, which basically, in a nutshell, I think of as the tone that you hear that's instantly recognizable. As a guitar player, often you hear a guitarist playing on a recording and you think, wow, I really recognize that. That's Robin Ford, or that sounds like Joe Satriani, or that sounds like Jimi Hendrix. I think a lot of these pedals and amplifiers, that I talk about are what I call sort of very dynamic. So in other words, they react to your very sensitive playing. So ostensibly, they can become a part of your playing. They're almost like an extension of your instrument. And really quickly here, it's basically an overdrive pedal. Now, without getting into a really complicated discussion about Mosfet, basically it's a type of transistor that when you use it in the context of an overdrive circuit, it actually responds very much the way a tube amp would. Well, this pedal does precisely that. Now, it's a two-channel pedal. Now, if you get a little close up here, you can see it has two channels. One's called the red channel, one's called brown channel. The red channel I call sort of like the Joe Satriani, Steve Vai kind of channel. The brown channel I think of more as the Robin Ford tone. So you get closer to not totally saturated, but a really nice smooth sound, almost like anywhere from a boost to a smooth sound with the brown channel. Now, if you take a look at it, it's a pretty small, neat pedal. That's one of the things I like about it. The fact that it has two inputs coming in on the top is essential for maximum use of pedal board real estate. So if you're a person that uses a pedal board, the inputs go to the top of the pedal so that actually all three inputs you have in, you have out, and you also have the power input that goes to the top of the pedal. And it's got this beautiful sort of black powder coating, and even the aesthetic of it, if you're a person that likes beautiful pedals, it's sort of reminiscent of old machinery here. You'll see that in addition to the two foot switches, one is off and on, which is sort of bias, and the other one shifts between the two channels, the red and the brown channel. In addition, we have these countersunk controls here, which you can actually control with your pick or your fingernail. So you can create your signature tone, you leave it that way for a while, and in transit or in your gig bag or on your pedal board, it doesn't accidentally switch. So the controls on this, we have a red level here and we have a brown level here. So basically each channel has its independent volume. In addition, we have the degree of overdrive over here, which is basically brown drive, and over here we have red drive. Now, the cool thing about the red drive channel is that it actually has two types of red drive. So you might even say that this ostensibly is a three-channel pedal. One of the red drives is EQ'd more for, say, the Strat sound that I use a lot. So I use that a lot and I like it a lot. The other channel is if you're a humbucker pickup kind of guy, which is a sort of a fatter sound. So there's a certain amount of low-end compensation. Now, I guess the proof is in the pudding, so I'm gonna, maybe put this down and like play a little bit so you can hear some of the different tones that come with this thing. So with no further ado, I'm gonna play it. I've got a Highway 1 Strat with Alnico pickups, and I'm playing through a little mini Marshall. It's solid state, so but you'll get an idea of what it's capable of. First of all, this is the bypass sound of the guitar through the amp. Now I'm going to kick in here, and I'm kicking on the brown channel, so let's listen to what this does. As you can see, it's very warm sounding, almost like a tube amp. You might say it's associated with a very famous amplifier that Robin Ford plays called a Dumble. So I'm not saying it's a Dumble in a box, because those amps I think are probably in the $100,000 price range by now. But it does give you more of those kind of tones, subtle. Now if I switch over to the red channel, let's see what that does. You know? A little bit more sustain, a little bit more saturated. And another great feature about this pedal is it actually cleans up really well. Now, here we have my volume guitar on 10, guitar volume on 10, and listen to what it sounds like. I'm going to turn my guitar volume down to about 7. Actually, there were many times when I'd use this pedal, and I would literally just keep the pedal on all the time and adjust for varying degrees of overdrive or sustain, just using the volume knob on my guitar, something like that. So as you can see, it's very, very dynamic. In other words, you can actually use this to enhance your playing versus, okay, now I'm going to take this pedal and it's going to become a whole new, different guitar sound. So pedals like this, I think, are really essential when it comes to trying to create that signature tone. I've been using this pedal now for, I think, 3 or 4 CDs, and I've been using it sort of exclusively as my overdrive. I like it a lot. I use a lot of other pedals, but this one, for some reason, I always come back to it. Pedal's designed to be first in the signal chain. The latest version of the pedal, however, allows you to put it anywhere in the signal path. So that's the Blackstone Mosfet 2SV3 pedal. I think it's a great pedal. You can play everything from rock, blues, funk, in varying degrees of overdrive, and it's one of the best overdrive pedals to sound more like a tube amp. And I think a great pedal to sort of become part of your dynamic tone generating arsenal of pedals. You can buy this at blackstoneappliances.com, and John Blackstone's the manufacturer. I'm sure he'd be glad to hear from you. It retails for around $200, and I highly recommend it. I love it. It's been a part of my rig for quite a number of years, and it will help you in your quest for tone, which is the name of my blog at berkleemusic.com, where I also teach a course called Funk R&B Guitar Soloing. I'm on the faculty here at Berklee College of Music in Boston, and I'm also on the online faculty too. So we'll see you soon.